In the golden glow of 1940s Hollywood, one name shone brighter than the rest: Hedy Lamarr. They called her the most beautiful woman in the world, but behind the fame and the flashbulbs, she carried a secret. A secret that would one day change how the entire planet connects.
This is the untold story of the woman who invented Wi-Fi.
Born in Vienna in 1914, Hedy Lamarr wasn't just destined for the silver screen, she was born to wonder. While other children played with dolls, she was busy taking apart music boxes just to see how they worked. Her father, a curious man himself, encouraged her, showing her the inner workings of machines, trains, and the magic of electricity. This wasn't just play. It was the foundation of a brilliant mind. At just 16, she began studying engineering. But the world, it seemed, had other plans. It didn't want an engineer. It wanted a star, and a star she became. By her early 20s, Hedy Lamarr was one of MGM's brightest lights. The cameras adored her. The public idolized her. But when the studio lights went out and the crowds went home, she would retreat to her personal workshop. Surrounded by wires, metal, and sketches, she was a different person. She would later say, "Any girl can be glamorous. All you have to do is stand still and look stupid. But to be brilliant." That was a whole other story. And that was the story she was quietly writing for herself away from the prying eyes of Hollywood. Then the world plunged into war. As World War II broke out, Hedy couldn't just stand by and act. She had a personal stake in this fight. She had escaped an abusive marriage to a powerful Austrian arms dealer, a man who sold weapons to the Nazis. During that terrifying chapter of her life, she had sat in on meetings, listening to generals discuss torpedoes and radio technology. She knew something most people in her new home, America, didn't. She knew that torpedoes could be guided by radio signals, but she also knew their greatest weakness. Those signals could be easily jammed. One moment of interference, and a crucial mission could fail, costing thousands of lives. This chilling knowledge sparked a question in her mind, a question that would ultimately change history. What if the signal could hop between frequencies faster than the enemy could ever track it? It was a revolutionary idea, but how could she make it work? Hedy knew she couldn't do it alone. She reached out to a friend, an avant-garde composer named George Antheil. He understood music, rhythm, and synchronization. She understood machines and electronics. It was an unlikely partnership, but a perfect one. Together, they devised a breathtakingly clever system. Using a mechanism similar to a player piano roll, they created a way to rapidly and randomly change radio frequencies. They called it frequency hopping. It was secure. It was unbreakable, and it was decades ahead of its time. In 1942, brimming with patriotic duty, they filed a patent for their creation. US Patent No. 2,292,387 for a secret communication system. They didn't want money or fame for it. They offered it, completely free, to the US Navy, hoping to help the war effort. But the military officials laughed. A movie star and a musician inventing secret military technology. They thought it was absurd, impossible. Their groundbreaking idea was shelved and forgotten. Hedy went back to acting. The world kept spinning, and her brilliant invention sat collecting dust in a filing cabinet, a silent testament to a world not yet ready for her genius. But time has a funny way of revealing the truth. By the 1960s, during the tensions of the Cold War, the US military quietly resurrected her idea. They started using frequency hopping for secure communications, realizing its incredible potential. As the decades passed, that same core principle, of a signal rapidly jumping between frequencies, became the foundation for technologies we can't imagine living without today. Bluetooth, GPS, and yes, Wi-Fi. Every text you send, every song you stream, every flight guided safely to its destination. Every single one carries a piece of Hedy Lamarr's hidden genius. For 50 long years, no one knew. Her contribution was a ghost in the machine. Then in the 1990s, her story finally resurfaced. At 81 years old, Hedy Lamarr was awarded the Electronic Frontier Foundation Pioneer Award. It was recognition that came half a century too late. But by then, she didn't seem to care much for fame. She once wisely observed, "The world isn't getting worse.
We're just getting more information about what's bad." She'd already given the world something undeniably good.
Something lasting." Hedy Lamarr passed away in the year 2000, at the age of 85.
Today, her true legacy isn't captured on film reels.
It's encoded in the invisible digital signals that connect our entire world. She was so much more than the beautiful face of Hollywood. She was a visionary, a rebel, and a powerful reminder that brilliance can blossom in the most unexpected places.
Her story proves that sometimes, the future is invented by the very people the world underestimates the most.
If you were inspired by this incredible true story of innovation and hidden genius, please give this video a like
and subscribe to our channel for more stories about the visionaries who shaped our world.
Let me know in the comments what part of Hedy's story surprised you the most. Thanks for watching.